Hey guys, here. Welcome to Market Monday. So, you're looking at a little bit of a spreadsheet here. Let me get out of the way. Okay, so you're looking at it, and I just had to close my door there. So, you're like, oh, what's all this green? Green is good, right? Money, 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 money. So, Herky, shout out to him in the Discord for putting it together. But basically, we took a look at the 86 training reroll, and first thing that stands out, there's no 95 and 96s in them. What's going on with that? Why aren't those 86 pluses in there? But on the good news, 472 total rolls. Now, obviously, you want to get that like to 1,000 or something for a good population sample. But so far, we're positive 30 per roll, which means on average, when you're opening this thing, you're profiting 30. Now, I don't know if it's going to hold up in the long term or we got like a decent run of good luck in our sample of 472 where we got ahead a little bit, but this is the roll that we're talking about. This random 86 plus Super Bowl past player. 4,500 training. Okay, so we hit that. Good. And so each 4,500 training that you go to, and obviously it'll go better and you'll go through some, some dry spells, some good spells, some whatnot. On average, every time you roll that, you're making 30 training per roll. Interesting, right? Now, if you just pull 89s like this, you're going to end up losing. So this is what we like to call ye old infinite loophole training glitch. Now, of course, Flacco and his elite animation is going to ruin my life, but there you go. I just want to let you guys know. It is overall positive through a ton of sample size. Whether it stays that way, who knows? EA could also change the odds at any point to nerf the ones to give us more Joe Flaccos and we get really angry at him and it becomes really sad. So I just want to kind of show this. And now I'm getting a bunch of Joe Flaccos. Of course, I made a TikTok right before this and I showed it at my first one I pulled was like a 93. I'm like, nice. That really helps out the old video. There it is. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. 93 Freeman right there. So we're currently, I don't know if we're up or down overall, but since I did the TikTok, I think I'm up. We'll do some more of them. I want to talk about other things going on with the market right now. So 93, that happens at a 1.69%, 4.24% for 94s. But yeah, imagine if you're getting 95s and 96s out of this roll, how much more positive it would be. So it's sadly there's none of them, but do we really care if it's infinite training? I definitely recommend getting on while it's good. Right? And hopefully it's good. You guys, like I said, it would be good to have a lot of training while you do this and kind of track it over time. If you would, mark down your odds, go to the Discord, and let Herky know. Now, he might get overwhelmed. He might be angry at me for saying that, but it is solid for us overall to have him to see if we can't make some profit. But again, once we do end up making profit, we end up getting a little screwed. So, because EA will change it on us. Overall, though, the training reroll is pretty nice. Now, here's a better way of doing this for a little bit more profit is if you roll this. And if you guys remember how many times we've said the word arbitrage on this channel. 100 times, right? We've used that word. So what you end up doing now, I haven't updated this training spreadsheet in a couple hours. I know it says, I'm sorry, I always forget the update date. This definitely got updated many times since that. But all right, so if you look at these like low cards, do you see how we're getting training? Some of this actually may have rose a little bit since I updated it. But see how training's like at 3.92 on that coins per training ratio? If you arbitrage and you sell like your 86s, 87s maybe in here, depending on what the market's looking like for you at that spot. I mean, these are PS prices, not Xboxes, but take a look at them. You can do even better, right? If you sell your low pulls on the market, by using the unfiltered pull feature, you can definitely make coins that way. So if I go ahead and take a look at what 86s and 87s are selling for in the market, I can update my spreadsheet and we can kind of just list those. So that way, the 86 and 87s, we aren't necessarily selling them for their training cost, but we're mitigating that by selling them on the market. So about 12, we'll say 13K to sell it at the 86, yeah, which is the exact number I have, right? 13K for the 86, which is 10 coins per training. Oh, cool, dude. Now 87s, if we look at those, we're getting about 14.2. So 87 instead of 15 are like 14.250. So you want to list slightly under that. So anyways, sell your 86s, 87s, 88s we can take a look at too, because they're also above like the regular coins per training ratio that we get at higher end levels. So 88s, 19 Oh, wow, those went up dramatically. It definitely, 88s are 100% sells. 100% sells, 100% sells. 88s are phenomenal sells too, because you can make coins there. 89s, 21. It's kind of pushing it. I would say 21. I would say 89s are okay to re-roll. So sell 88s and below. You get that? All right, so sell your 86 through 88s on the block, okay? And then re-roll the rest of them. And that is the method today with the Super Bowl re-roll. Now, I'm not sure it's a loophole, right? The loophole where it's, you know, infinite training for everybody, but that's the current solid method if the loophole has not been sample sized out enough with about 500 roll sample. So just FYI, 86, freaking Flacco. You can only do, sadly, 20 of these at a time. So 86, I list for just under 13K. And then we go about our day. And if we need training, we'll buy them back better, higher overalls, filter down like 94s and above. 94s look really solid training, actually, because of this roll. So that is one method, a big method. I think the main method y'all should be doing. I could go through other ones. There's always tons of these things going on in the game. You know, I could do an entire like channel of just methods and like variations on the method, do the video over and over every day and just kill it because there's just so much going on. I mean, like, it's the same methods over and over. I mean, I guess those are other channels. They get kind of boring after a while, but lots of coins to be made on a daily basis. So, let's talk about the market crash. Good packs equal market crash, right? 93, quick sell. Sweet 93 of mine. Let's talk about that market crash. So, a lot of people are like, wait, why did the market crash today? There's a roll for stuff. We're asking for cards. What's going on, Fox? Well, pack odds. Pack odds, pack odds, pack odds. Pack odds drive the market like nothing else. Right? You guys have heard me, like, it's a supply and demand. And the demand for new cards depends on who the name is, what the card stats are, etc., theme teams, all that stuff goes into it. But the supply is the main driver. Obviously, the coins out there in circulation help too, but how badly they pop out of packs is huge. That took a moment to process, dude. I feel like I had a glitch in the Matrix there for a second. But anyways, I also want to talk about Super Bowl promo. Hashtag ad right here. There's a Super Bowl promo going on with Rock Bottom. I don't have it set up currently, so I'm going to send a normal Rock Bottom ad, but there are specials. Code GutFox is going to be like 25% off. And there's going to be like, I think 55 Super Bowl. Was it Matt? I don't want to commit to anything before I get the... for the world, but
Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 15% off.
All right, so I just want to keep doing this roll to see if it works, right? See if I can keep getting coins and training this way through this roll to keep giving a little bit more of a sample size. But I am getting a little cold, right? We're going through a little bit of a cold spell here, getting some 87s, more than we really want to see. So we're just going to sell them. We'll maybe get to 20 cards on the auction block at once before we stop re-rolling, move on to other stuff. But I will have to go on to other stuff before because the video is going to take too long. So, pack odds crash the market. Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker. I think this is the TBS version of Die Hard here on the Fox Den channel. So, I did look at the Master Set, and the Master Set didn't look profitable training-wise, but that doesn't mean you can't make some coins off it. It's not as profitable now as maybe it was earlier today, but I definitely think there might be something there with selling the card, and then quick selling the cards for training, and then a re-roll for them. But that's on you guys. I wasn't that interested in looking at that after finding this roll, because this is where kind of all my focus is now going on to. And making coins on this roll because I feel like it's the best way of doing it in the game right now. I'm not saying the set isn't profitable, but there you go. So I do want to talk about the other sets that you guys might want to look at with, you know, arbitrage being a thing. You definitely want to look at other flashback stuff. Wow, I'm getting killed on trading right now. Luckily, I'm selling it for coins, but oof. 87's looking rough. So... let me back out. No, let's stay here. So always when stuff tanks, right? You want to end up looking at stuff like other rerolls. Team of the year people were making bank off. We're gonna take a look at those in a second. 39K to roll a team of the year. Team of the week, flashback, veterans, heavyweights. look at how much it costs to roll them. Okay, look at how much it costs to roll them, and then you want to look at how much it costs in training, and value coins per training to get each one of those rolls, and you take a look at like the bottom of the program. So like if you take a look at what we said, Team of the Year cards going for like 179 now. So they've definitely dipped down. They're not nearly as profitable as they were earlier today. It definitely looks like people caught on to that method of rolling Team of the Year cards because they're getting cheap training and rolling. Those things have absolutely crashed in value like a half. They've got like since the week they've gone live, they've basically halved. If we look at what like the cheapest training is right now, I think I said 94s are going for a very criminal amount. We can like kind of look down a little bit. 83K for a 94. I think it's just over 4 coins per training right there. And of course you can snipe lower than that. So it's like, around 4 per. Once you find your good snipes, your good value spots. Of course, I think 96s are pretty nice. 84 is also a nice spot to get training. That's cheap. So definitely something worth filtering through, worth looking through. 96 overalls. We'll see what our cheapest training is. 173 for 96. That is kind of expensive now that I look at it. 173. That's like 4.82. So still good for arbitrage purposes. But maybe look at like flashbacks and doing those kind of re-rolls and shit like that. Flashback value, 21K for an 89. And it costs you... I forgot how much it costs to do that. But you could get that cheaper than sell them at a 5.86 ratio per. So not a bad idea to look at those rolls and stuff for arbitrage purposes on trainings. But again, I do think the main way, and I'm just going to keep saying, I do think the main way is this 4,500 roll. We'll see if it holds up loophole style, but I'm more confident in the method than the loophole. Okay, the loophole looks like shaky, I guess, because it's so close, it's so thin. Like that might not even be worth your time, but the method looks like it's glitchy as hell. Alshon Jeffrey, 5,000 trainings, a slight profit. So our training stack is going down, but we're selling a lot of cards on the market for coins. I think we sold 9 so far between the 86s and 89s. I don't know how much coins back that would be. I guess I could add it up. But yeah, we started like 180-ish. J.R. Sweezy. We're at 145. So 35,000 training. I do think we're down, aren't we? We're down bad, boys. 35,000 training for... If these things sell 20, 40, plus 14 times 4, which is 56. 100, we'll say 110. I don't know. I was not told to be math. For 35,000 training, that ain't great. We are slightly down, but we've had some bad rolls, to be fair. To be fair, not the greatest thing. That's what happens when you record live, right? It's like going in practice mode and recording a video. And it's like they're just insta-shedding you every time, ruining all your route combos. Because their 2-man pass rush is just getting home. Then I got an 89, another loser. Oh, man, that's what my parents must feel like. They look at me. Fucking loser. But anyways, what's great about this is training's cheap. And, yeah, I could actually sell those 89s, too, at 5.86 now that I look at it. 90s are going for 6.02. Training per. Wow, dudes. It sucks when 94s are so rare that it's hard to pull one in a YouTube video because it's only a what did Herky say? 4.24% chance at 94. So you basically got to pull 25 packs before you get 194, and then more, and then I haven't pulled a single 91, have I? That's a 12% chance of doing that. So yeah, it's been a little rough, man, a little rough, boys. That's why I say method's better than promo. Let's pull a couple more, see if we can't get at least 194 before ending this off. 87, not great at all. Still put him on the block for the training ratio of 14-2. 14-150, close enough. Let's do one more. And then we'll say goodbye to Market Monday. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I hope we get a limited legend that we can roll for over the next few days. I'm excited for that. It's really disappointing. There's an Irvin. Irvin, we got a 91. I was hoping for a 94 to show. But we'll take a 91 for sure. I do hope, since 95, 96s aren't in the reroll, I hope they're just thinking of those as like, say, oh, you know what? Whatevers. those are set cards. But I hope the limited, because Grail said there's going to be limited. I hope those things do go in the reroll. I 100% do hope they go. If they're not going to give us those 95s and 96s, at least over limited, which would be like a 97 overall, do hit this 86 plus. Because it only makes sense. You know, those numbers, last time I checked, were over 86. Devonta Freeman, we're just going to end on Freeman and call the video. 142. It does look like we are, with those newest sales, maybe we're about right. We're about even on our training since we're stopping on the 94. Yeah, we had some rough luck. Anyways, thanks for watching. Call to action. Let me know what you guys' successes on the rolls and work in the market today. I will see you on the flippity flop. Definitely take a look at sets. Like I say, sets, you just want to look at those on your own, because if I show them off, they're kind of blown. Peace!